So I will give everybody the recording by the time we're completed. And after we're completed, everybody should be good to rock and roll. So this is how this works, guys. Very simple. Once I set up everything, I go into the system. I click go to rounds of attack. I select my client. I click this button over here. If you want me to print your letters out so you don't have to print them yourselves. I know I'm going fast, everybody. I'm going to explain it in depth. TPMPA is a discount code, and I click generate. I'm done. That's 15 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. It's 15 seconds. We've timed it. Ms. Lewis, you want to pull out your phone and time it? I see you looking down. You're like, you want to pull out your phone? You can even time it, right? It's 15 seconds to do that. It's 15 seconds to generate a letter. That's serious. This will generate one of the more aggressive AI attacks. Now, it is not the most aggressive. You guys are here. This is the beginner class tonight, but we will teach you how to generate the most aggressive attack tonight. It's simple. But what I'm going to do with everybody is I'm just basically showing everybody how long it takes to actually fix your credit. 15 seconds. You don't print it yourself. You pay extra for printing, right? You don't print it yourself. It's 15 seconds. So somebody in the chat right now, tell me they don't got 15 seconds to fix their credit. I'm still waiting. It is almost 6 months I'm doing this damn class. I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me. Okay? Right now, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. So now, let's get started with it. And I'm going to show you guys how to go crazy in the software. So, most important section is right here. This is username, well, your name, your username, which is your email address, and your general attacks. I'm going to break down a general attack. I want everybody to think general attack, GA, token, because I utilize the word token. I like to use visualizations. Everybody remember going back in the day, going to the arcade and playing at the arcade? Right? We got those little stupid gold, brass-looking tokens that we used to put in the arcade machine. Everybody remember that? Put a 1 in the chat if we remember that. There we go. Okay, so everybody that remembers that, I want you to think about the AI like that. The AI is the system that you were going to pay to generate your letters. Every time that you want the AI to generate a letter, you have to waste a token. It's not wasting a token. You have to spend a token, okay? And that token will generate whatever you need, letters you need for that specific client just for that month. So let me break this down. If my client or myself, if I am so when I'm fixing my credit, I'm still a client. My client, myself, has 100 negative items. My one token will generate 300 pages for said 100 negative items, 300 letters, and 3,000 pages. Let me repeat that one more time. Ms. Lewis, I love your facial expressions. I'm gonna literally be watching you. Thank you for being animated, right? Here we go. Think about this again. I'm gonna break it down and be even smaller. My next client's got 10 negative items. The software could generate 30 letters and 3,000 pages. Does that make sense? That makes sense to everybody. Put a 5 in the chat if that makes sense to you. If it does not make sense to you, tell me what doesn't make sense. And that's just for that 30-day round. With one token. That's it. One token. Now, here's the negative side. If you mess up, that one token is now burned. The software is unforgiving when you don't do the job correctly. Now, Ali, how can we met? No, I will get to it. Don't worry about it. I'll explain everything. But understand that the token does not mean the file is going to go out. The token means it's going to generate. No matter what it generates, if you put chicken poo-poo on it, it will generate chicken poo-poo. Okay? I want everybody to understand that because that's what the software does. When you give it an input, it goes. You saw how I selected that box? I said generate. It'll generate a letter. If you had garbage put in, it would generate garbage. Make sense? So that's what I want everybody to understand. So every time you click that generate button, it's going to take 1 token. No matter if you did it right or did it wrong. Our job tonight is to make sure that you do it right every single time. Every single time, no matter what. Cool? Let's rock. You want to join the free community? You click free community right here. Facebook community. Holly, you were hilarious. Guys, you gotta understand something. I've had a long day. I've been in a roof. I've been dealing with stupid wiring that people shouldn't have done. I'm annoyed. So I'm gonna have fun. Because if I bring that into this class and I'm miserable, you guys are not gonna wanna learn. But if I come in with energy and I have fun in this class, every single person's gonna wanna learn. Every person's gonna want to better themselves. The energy that you put on against you, what I put on you guys is the energy you put back out into the world. If I put negative energy, you guys are gonna get your negative energy, you're not gonna have a good experience. But if I put great energy, you guys are gonna have a great experience. You guys are actually gonna have success in this software, and that's the truth. We gotta speak it into the world and we gotta do it right every single time. Free community, guys, join it. There's no reason you guys shouldn't be in this community. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get the other community up for you guys. Where is it? Here. This is also another community that everybody should be in. It's due to M2. It's actually Dion's group. Here. That's where you guys are coming from. Here we go. Let me go to settings over here. Let me get y'all in here. Let's get y'all in here. Copy. Boom. I'm gonna make sure y'all get in there. Introduce yourselves when you guys get in there. Make sure y'all happy. Ready? That's the other free community. That's the school community, and we got the Facebook community. So we got both of them together. Right? You have any support, any technical issues? You click on the support ticket. It'll open up a new page, and that's gonna click add ticket. Let them know what you need to fix, and they'll fix it for you. Okay? Walkthroughs. There's 2 of us, myself and Ms. Deborah. Ms. Deborah, actually, this is her class. She runs Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Monday's class is at 8 p.m., Tuesday and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Saturdays at 11 a.m., that's me. Wednesdays at 8 p.m., bum, 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 bingo, that's me. I run those 2 classes. If you guys want to work with me at any point in time, you can join those 2 classes. Ms. Deborah is just as good as me. We actually make sure that we teach the same thing. So I want to make sure that everybody understands that. We go through this software the same way. We have like a weekly meeting on what we're going to teach and how we're going to teach it. So I just want everybody to understand that. Now.
Hey, I wanted to ask, can you repeat that? You said your classes is Saturday, 11 and when?
Wednesday, 8 p.m. EST, Saturday, 11 a.m. EST.
Okay.
I will not be teaching this Saturday because me and Mr. Bohr swapped the Tuesday and the Saturday. Just to understand, if you see me on one of her classes and you're like, "Ooh, I know who this guy is," yeah, that means I'm not showing up on one of my days. Cool. Let's get this rocking. All right. This is a get started videos, guys. When I drop the YouTube videos later on for everybody over here, I want you to understand these videos are good, but they're a little dated. Nothing wrong with it. They'll still get the job done. They're just a little dated. I go through things a little more in depth, so just make sure that you guys utilize them for a refresher, but not for everything that you need. Cool? Cool. All right. My favorite piece is coming up now. Pricing. Let's go. When I talk about pricing, ladies and gentlemen, I usually get my fat ass up out the chair and I go right up on the board. So here we go. Ready? I'm going to talk to everybody legit. Oh, hey, camera, don't follow me. Stop, camera. Thank you. Stay over there. Good dog. Ready? So what happens is, guys, with this, the way that I work is very different than everybody else. I teach you guys this. Nobody's going to teach you this. Everything goes back to one package. Why? Because everything downgrades into the iron package. You never start here. You can start here. You can start silver, gold, platinum, diamond, but you should not start on iron. And Ali, why? Because that's how many people you can handle. This one has this. Why? Here's the difference, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to talk to you truthfully. You know why? I own the printing company. I don't work for the software company. I own the printing company. So what happens when you own the printing company, ladies and gentlemen? I see what you guys do wrong. You remember when I said when you waste those GAs, okay, you waste those accounts, what happens? When you waste said accounts, right, you got to purchase more. Well, let's go over here. Well, if I spend $97 and then I got to purchase two more tokens, how much does that come out to? $177. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, just quick math. If the math is mathing, is 177 less than 147? Somebody let me know. Yes or no in the chat. Come on, guys. Yes or no in the chat. Is 177 less than 147? No. So if it's not, guys, that means that this package right here is already more money than this one. So let's compare apples with apples. I add another 40 because now you have 4 tokens. This one has 8, 17, 30, and 100. This comes out to $217. Ladies and gentlemen, that math ain't mathing for the same thing. I like spending money, but I don't like throwing away money. Who likes throwing away money? Put a me in the chat if you like throwing away money. You know, I asked some funny questions, some cheeky ass questions, and nobody else. Everybody like, did he really just ask that? Yes, I did. I just asked that because I want to see if you're paying attention. Nobody likes. I don't care who you are. Nobody likes throwing away money on stupidity. Okay. So let's do this. Let's understand this. If you bought the $97 package because it's what fits your budget, that's fine. But tonight, I need you to pay attention. I need you to lock in. I need you to focus so damn hard, right, that your eyes hurt by the time we're done. Because you cannot make an error. Understand, each error costs you $40. We don't need anybody charging us extra money for $40. What we want to do is make sure that we're getting out that $97. But the bronze package, if you haven't purchased it, your bronze package is your best bet. So now let me tell you how much the GEAs are when you buy them. If you buy them the software before you buy the system, they're $40. If you buy them pre, there you go. That's how they're broken down though. 36, 28, 17, 13, and 10. So you keep saving money every time you buy. Ali, what's your suggestion? My suggestion is, ladies and gentlemen, buy the bronze or the silver package, whatever fits what you're doing. Now, use it for 2 months. If you still don't have clients or you're just working on yourself, get some GAs, they roll over, right? They roll over every single month. Build a little bit of a nest egg, right? And then cancel your subscription. That's it. Cancel your subscription. When you cancel your subscription, right? When you cancel your subscription, you go down to the iron package. Now you can still use those GAs. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have any questions in the chat over here? Let me get the stupid cameras back on me. Any questions? Perfect. There we go. No questions? Fantastic. Let's move. Oh, wrong button. Did you say get the point before you get the package? What? GA? No, you get a GA. So these GAs, they're tokens, right? You buy that to unlock the system to be able to use it. If you buy the package, that's how you buy the GAs. So these GAs or tokens come with the package. So this one only comes with one token. This one only comes with this one comes with 4 tokens. This one's 8, 17, 30, and 100, right? Each package as you go forward. So what I'm trying to tell you is don't buy the one with 1, right? Because if you make a mistake, you have to spend $40, right? Instead of buying the ones that are already discounted. All these other ones are discounted. Make sense? Ms. Daly? Do-do-do. Cool. I will get the, no, it's not, you're going to get the 147, which then gives you the total amount that what the GAs cost is $36 per GA. So you're going to pay 147. You do 147 divided by 4, and that comes out to 36.75 a GA, just to give you an idea. Ms. Lewis, that's not what it means. If you do everything correctly, yes. Yes. But still to this day, 3 years in the game, I'm still messing up. So that's why I always put 1 to 2, because I did it live in a class too. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I was just clicking. I clicked generate by accident, and it generated the letters. It generated the letters. I just wasted a GA. Now, retrospectively, guys, I'm saying this truthfully, I get the GAs. I get the GAs for this software for free, but this is not my software. I don't utilize this software. I don't do credit repair on it. I don't fix my own credit. This is just for show purposes. But I still burned it. And if I was in my own software, I would have been ripping mad. But the thing, and to explain it to you, is it does happen. So I always like to be straight with everybody and say, hey, look, it happens. And because it happens, just prepare for it. Because if you don't prepare for it and you're left in a certain situation, look, life be lifing. And when you get into that situation where you're doing that, you're going to be up a creek without a paddle. And you're really going to hate what's going on. Make sense? All right, let's go over here. Let's go up. Get your credit report from My Free Score now, ladies and gents. Make sure you utilize the ones that come with your software, because they have something called the Epic Pro Report. And that Epic Pro Report is unlocked inside of the system right there. And make sure that everything's good. Make sense? Good. Alrighty then. All right. So I'm not going to pull the report immediately. I'm going to save the report after I set up the file, after I do everything. Ladies and gentlemen, when I go through all this stuff, I really try to go through it as simple and easy as possible. Understand everything that I do. I'm going to try to do it as to the best of our abilities, making sure that everybody's encompassed over here. So when I do this, for everybody that has matching ID and proof of address or POA, okay, it's okay. But for the people that don't have a matching proof of address and a matching ID, I'm talking to you. FYI, I am one of you. I don't have a matching ID with my matching proof of address. But at the end of the day, I teach you all the hacks to get through it. And the best hack to get through it is make sure that you prepare your passport. I'm going to go over here and show you how to do it. Let's click add a profile. When we click add a profile, I'm going to box everything, but I'm going to write everything out for you. So, client's name is John Joe Smith Jr. Okay. Date of birth is 01/01/1990. Social Security is 000-00-1234. I think that's somebody's, but it'll let us know. Phone number's 5. There you go. street number. Okay. Everything needs to be spelled out. Now I'm going to get up and explain all this, but I'm just showing you how it works. 8 northwest 12th Street, APT 14C. Okay. Now, when I explain this to you guys, it's just easier for you guys to see it. Manhattan, and this is New York. Now, I want you guys to see, when I do all this, I set everything up purposefully the way that I do it over here so I can talk to you guys in the sentiment of how to build this out. 10038. Okay, now I'm done. Ready? Now I'm going to get up. Just a lot easier when I fill this all out instead of having to write it up on a board. Okay, so blue. The best document for blue, right, is going to be your passport. Every single thing in the blue box is your passport. That's everything in the blue box. Use your passport. If you don't have a passport, ID or a driver's license is okay. That's all we need in there, guys. Don't overthink it. Next box. Orange. Social Security card. If you don't have it, in a box. W-2. First page taxes. First PG taxes. Right? Last one. Green. Proof of address. POA is what my team and I call it. That's green. This is what's got to come off that document. Best thing, bank statement. You don't have a bank statement, utility bill, or insurance, or cell phone bill, cable bill, etc. Okay? Simple, easy. Every single thing that's on the board is color coordinated. It's color coordinated purposefully. Everybody do me a favor, take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. You got to take a screenshot of this. Keep it on your phone. Keep it when you need to go through this. Because if you don't remember what you need to use, this is what it is. Put it ready in the chat when you take a screenshot. I gave you all the best documents to utilize. Passport and everything that's in the square, right, is okay. But the best document is the passport. The best document is the Social Security card. The best document is the bank statement. Make sense? Perfect. Now, why did I put Manhattan? I'm going to ask this question for the group. If the driver's license says Manhattan, but the proof of address says New York, which one do we use? From what document? Do we use the one from the driver's license, or do we use the one from the proof of address in that box? Put it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. This is the number one thing that happens with us. This is the number one problem that happens with us. Ms. Lewis and Miss Allen, good job. Bank statement, proof of address, really good, girls. Good job. Proof of address, Lamar, good job. Guys, you got to understand this. There's 3 people that are answering. You guys gotta be focused. You gotta be locked in, because here's where I'm telling you guys where people make the mistakes. I've been doing printing for this company for 3 years. I've been utilizing this type of software from the owner of this software for 15. I know where you guys are making the mistakes. I know what you guys are doing, and I'm telling you right there. I get arguments for that and zip code. I get arguments for that and the zip code. Well, the zip code's just one number off. Why? Why are you giving me crap? I'm not giving you crap. Let me tell you something. The Bureau doesn't care what you send them. They will send something called a document verification letter if you send the wrong stuff out. Now, let me ask everybody over here, the ones that haven't answered. Would you be pissed off if you spent $1,000 to print out your letters and then they send you a document verification letter in the mail? Yes. Thank you. Yeah, you guys would be pretty PO'd. But let's be real. Let's be real. That document verification letter means you did something wrong. This is how you correct it. This is how you make sure you go perfect every time. I had one girl that I was just talking to this afternoon. She sent in a perfect file. They sent her a document verification letter. She called Equifax on the phone and she said, "What is wrong about my documents?" The lady goes on the phone. She goes, "Nothing, ma'am." She goes, "I will process your file right now." If you make a mistake, they are not looking to help you. I want you to understand that. If you don't do what's right, they are not looking to help you. They don't care. They want you to have bad credit so they can sell your stuff off to these high interest lenders. And you guys are gonna, when you guys get that stuff in the mail, you're gonna be like, "Oh, look, I can get another thing at 45% interest." Understand, stupid little thing like that screws you up. A stupid little thing like that done for 6 months just made you lose 180 days. Something like that understands immediately what to do right there can speed your system up. Now, does it mean that it's going to get you a deletion immediately? No. What it means, it gives you a better chance for the system and the Bureau not to pull BS games. All right? Everybody take a screenshot of this. Put it ready in the chat if you took a screenshot of this so we can keep moving forward. I got 2 ready. All right, let's roll. Now, when I finish this, I'll scroll down to the bottom. I don't place anything in the credit report over here. I'll show you how to pull the credit report. Oh. Okay. And then here's where you put your ID. You choose your file over here. Here's where you put your social security number. And here's where you put your tax bank statement. Okay? And then you click save. When you click save, you're going to come to this screen right here. It'll show you your client or yourself. When you click it, it should look like this. First name, middle name, last name, date of birth, social security number, street address, the whole 9. And it should match. Now, my client lives in Kansas, but their address is in California. Well, here's their thing. That's their bill. So now I'm not going to sit here and sweat it because they sent me what they could. They don't have a passport, and because they don't have a passport, I can't really do anything. So I made sure everything matches. It looks good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you're utilizing and setting up your documents, make sure everything looks like this. White piece of paper in the background. Try to take the best screenshot the best camera shot that you can of it. Don't put it on your kitchen table. Don't put it on your countertop. Don't put it on a comforter or coffee table or the floor or your dashboard or ripped jeans in your hands. Don't do any of that. Make sure that it's on a white piece of paper, no hands touching, phone on the top like so, and just boom, take a quick screenshot. You're done. Good to go. Cool? Cool. All right, now the passport card, same thing. Now, reason why we use the passport card, ladies and gentlemen, you see, it said place of birth, New York, USA. That's it. There's no address. which means the Bureau can't verify a previous address. That's why we don't. That's why I like using the passport card or passport, and that's why I'll tell you to use that one. All right. Any questions here? Any question on what the profile should look like? No. Ms. Moore, thank you for answering. Pleasure to have you a part of the chat. Yeah, Ms. Moore just spoke for all of you. She said no. Let's go back, teach you guys how to pull a credit report in. Upload MFSN report. Now, guys, if you don't see upload MFSN report, it means that your screen is way zoomed in like this, right? And that could just be your screen. That's okay. But you see this little gray line? You're just going to take that and drag it over and look for upload MFSN report. You're going to click that, and it's going to bring you to this page. Now, guys, this is easy. I promise you, it's this easy. Please don't overthink it. Please don't Please don't overanalyze it, because there's no need for extra analysis. It is this easy. Follow the steps. 5 steps, right? Step 1, click on My Free Score Now. It opens up a thing. Now, I have to get the username and password for this client, because if I don't get the username and password, you're going to have a hard time. All right, where is it? Bear with me 1 second. There we go. This is step 1. I log in. Boom, logged in. I'm done, right? Done. Done. Ready? Go back. Step 2. Click the link. I'm done now. I'm done with step 2. Now I'm going to click. If my Windows users, Control A. My Mac users, Command A. It's going to highlight everything in blue. Right click or 2-finger click. Copy. Come back over here, click paste. Done. How many people need me to do that again? Yes, you will need your client's login. Are we good? Does anybody need me to do that again? No. Well, first time. Cool. I mean, look, everybody, they speaking for you. Speak now or forever hold your peace. All right, shit. I ain't complaining. Ready? Hit save, and now it'll pull the credit report right into the profile, and you're done. Did I do? Yep, this is the fake one. Yep, and there it is. Epic Pro Report V2 completed. That's it. Done. You have your credit report. You have everything pulled in. You're ready to rock and roll. Let's go to send rounds of attack, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it done. Now, for all my new people, you don't have anything. For all my new people, you're not taking anything. You don't have anything over here. So you need to click go to attack area. You're going to click select client. And now you can click your AIs. Maximum efficiency focus is the one that I always suggest. If you want me to print your letter so you don't have to print it out yourself when they send you a crap ton, depending on how many negatives you have, right? TPMPA. Inside, get your discount code and click generate. And you're done. Was that hard, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not done, but is that hard? No. Ready? There you go. There's your training. There you go. All right. So let's go. Now, for everybody that doesn't want to utilize the AI and people that don't want to, oh, shit, that want to actually do it the strongest way and want to do the most aggressive way, what you're going to do is you're going to do it yourself. Now, I'm going to train everybody to become a power user. Write power user in the chat. Beautiful. Bunch of power users. Let's go. We're going to click that do it yourself button and we're going to click generate. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is this easy. Ready? This is your AI. Your work to execute is your actual AI. So before, we're letting the system select the AI through that just selecting the button. Now we can actually select the most powerful AIs in the system. So guys, write this for me. The two strongest AIs in the system are interchangeable. MPEP, MPEC. Write that in the chat. If you want to give it a number, number one, MPEP, number two, MPEC. Write it in the chat. MPEP, MPEC. MPEP, MPEC. There we go. Let's go. I'm going to do MPEP today. There we go. Attack number 1. Now, everybody understand, every 30 days constitutes a new attack. Not every time you generate an attack. So, everybody's going to ask me, when do I send my attack out? Every 30 days. If you want to do the 15-day attack, that's fine. You're more than welcome to. Not something I suggest, and it's only because I don't suggest it based upon pocket. Based upon how much you are actually going to spend to send out these letters. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, this software can generate 155 letters. Miss Rena, please wait until we're done with class. Thank you. With that, when we generate those letters, when we do that, these letters can go crazy. And when I was talking about in the beginning of class, when we started at the beginning of class, I said at the beginning of class, this program can generate 300 letters. It can generate 3,000 letters. It can generate 5,000 letters, depending on the negative items. So you guys want to understand, this gets crazy. So I want you to be prepared when you see it generate 155 letters. You're going to be like, what the heck was that? And I'm going to show you the software generating 155 letters. I just generated 212. Yep, there you go. Possible. And it's not hard. It's actually very easy. It's actually very easy to generate 212 letters, 155 letters. It depends on the credit report. This software was meant to do damage. It is not meant to be for people who are penny pinching their pocket to fix their credit. It's meant to do damage. Because here's the difference. When an attorney writes your letters, they don't, okay? Lamar, have a good night, brother. Okay? When the attorney writes your letters, the attorney doesn't look at your pages and says, how many pages am I going to send to the bureau? The attorney gets it done. The software has that same mentality. It doesn't care how many pages it spits out. It's going to spit out the best amount to get the job done. Now, with this software, this is the compliance software, which means when it's done, it will do the job right. And when you get a removal, hopefully, according to the Bureau, no funny business, everything, you should stay off. Now we have things that I'm not going to say guaranteed all the time, but it'll happen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this software takes time. I'm going to say that this is not a 30, this is not a 60, this is not a 90-day software. This is not something that's going to blow through very quickly. This is something that is going to take time. And when the time is done, it will do its job and you will be happy. Just you got to give it time. It takes give it about four months to actually get its ball rolling and get the balls rolling and get moving. All right? So let's go from here. I'm going to show you a cost-effective option, and then I'm going to show you the crazy option. Cost-effective option, ladies and gentlemen, check all in blue, count your boxes. I counted them. They all equal 6. Default, default, default. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do that again. Check all in blue. Anytime that you select one blue box, it equals 6, no matter what. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. Okay? I just know that that's what when they trained me, that's what they told me. Select it in blue, put 6, default, 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 and you're done. That's the cost-effective option. So if you have somebody that's a little strapped for cash, they're a little financially strapped, just turn around. That's the best way to do it. Now, you have somebody that wants to work on getting a better system, getting through easily, check all in green, and let's go read the credit report. Now, I'm going to move this to unlimited just for this. Check all in green. What I do is I like to leave it unlimited. I like to put default, because if I make a boo-boo, right, if I hit generate by accident, at least it will generate the most aggressive attack, right? Let's hit next. All right, guys, ready? I'm going to come down here to this circle down here. Does everybody see that circle? That circle is where all the items are listed on the credit report. See that? Every single thing is color coordinated. That means that if you click on one color and there's 5 other matching colors, it's going to be the same exact thing. Meaning, if I click on dark green is always going to be what does everybody think it is? Take a guess. What do you guys think dark green is? What type of account? A good account. Yep, that's what it is. I know you can't say it. Current, good. Well, we want to say good because it actually is a positive account is what it will actually show you. This is a positive account. Open positive means it's good. Okay? While we may click on any of the other colors and the other colors will show up as something else. Well, if we know that there's positive accounts, let's go to this circle right here and let's get rid of the positive items. Boom. Now that we got rid of the positive items, what are we doing? Now we're working here. Now we're just working with negative items. So, do I have the cheat sheet? I do not have the cheat sheet. Yeah, man, Ray being out tonight is really killing me. Shiznit. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to see if I can find something for you guys that I should have. This is a very old one. Okay, that's a very old one. Let's not use that one. There we go. Okay, we can use this one, guys. All right. Oh, I have it. Perfect. I'm going to drop this in the chat for everybody. It's a cheat sheet. The reason I call it a cheat sheet is it's going to help you cheat on the test. We'll put it inside. This one's an old one. It's not a newer one, but it's going to help you cheat on the test. You know what the test is? selecting what's wrong with your credit report. So now that we have all the negative items up, now what we're going to do is we're just going to go and start to attack it. How do we attack it? By finding what's on the report and marking it off on our cheat sheet. So let's go here. We're going to go down and we're just going to click, and I'm going to show you guys how to find it. So now when I click on one, I'm going to find what number one is. Well, number one, this is the negative item that we selected at the bottom over here. Decision, type of reported issue. Type of reported issue is the actual negative item. So according to the cheat sheet that's up on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, what is the type of negative reported item? Put it in the chat. There we go. Good job. PI. So I take that PI, I come over here and I just, boom, check it. Done. I know it's there. So let's go to the next one. Let's go to 2. What is the type of reported issue that's here, guys? What's the negative item? Use the cheat sheet. That's why I call it a cheat sheet. That's why I made it. Miss Allen, good job. That's it, Miss Allen? Only one person? Beautiful. Let's see. One more. Come on, Miss Lewis. Miss Lewis, I don't see you. Where you at? There you go. There you go, Miss Lewis. Inquiries. Perfect. Just check it off on a cheat sheet. That's it. What's number 3? What's negative item number 3? What is it? Beautiful. That's it. Batting. Okay. Inquiry. Beautiful. Good job, Ms. Lewis. What's number 4? Miss Allen, you can't say it. And Miss Armstrong, you can't say it. Y'all done. Inquiry. Miss Lewis, inquiry. Okay. What's number 5, guys? Bye, Ms. Moore. Oh, yeah, you too, Ms. Nickens. What's number 6? I'm waiting for somebody to say it. Y'all, you're going to make me go all night. What's number 7? Shit, you're going to really make me go all the way. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. Number 11. Number 12. Number 13. Come on, somebody say it. Come on, somebody say it. Number 14. Number 15. 16. As soon as my skin's itching too. 17. 18. 19. 20. All right, I'm stopping. I'm not going any further. Does anybody see a pattern? What's the pattern? No. Guys. Thank you, Miss Joanne, but you're not supposed to answer. You've been coming to my classes for 6 months.
Well, when they weren't answering, I figured I was okay.
You really think Angel's not holding her tongue back right now? And Miss Allen and Miss Armstrong?
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gone.
Yes. All the same color. All the same color. So if all the same color, you guys maybe go to 20 before you add it. Like, come on. Everything that's the same color is an inquiry. Doesn't matter what number we're on. Okay? Now, because I want to be cheeky right now. Right? I'm going to click 41. What's 41? Miss Lewis found that one real quick. She's like, really? Really? But it's a different color. Right, Miss Lewis? It's a different color. It's a different color. Yes, guys. This person was flying everywhere because he was trying to get money for his business, and nobody didn't tell him that he was not institutionally ready to apply for his business. Yeah, it was extremely bad. It's extremely bad. This was one of my clients. Miss Allen, good job. These are best inquiries. These light greens are best inquiries. They're associated with accounts. And because they're associated with accounts, the long and the short of it is, don't attack them. Just come over here, right? Click on 41, scroll down. It says remove this content box. Just remove it. Best inquiry. One more time. If you see something that's a light green that says best inquiry, okay? It says it right here. Scroll down to the bottom. Go to remove this content box, and now those greens are gone. Done. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, what's 87? And don't be cheap when you write to me. I don't know anymore. Ms. Lewis, very good job. Very close. Very close. Follow the abbreviation over here, AODL 1-2. Make sure that you always add the abbreviation. Good job. Good job. Not ADD. You know, I don't got add. I don't got ADD. I got ADHD. All right, ADHD. All right. At the end of the day, guys, follow the cheat sheet. Like I did the abbreviations over here. This box over here is going to tell you all other delinquency lates 1 to 2. Why do we want to do 1 to 2? Because it has 1-2. It has 1 or 2 late payments. It's the 30 or 60 day late. So by knowing it's a 30 or 60 day late, you want to do that AODL 1-2. Okay. So I just want everybody to understand that. So now, what do? AODL 1-2. We'll come over here. We select that. Boom. We're done. Let's go to the next one. 88. What's 88? See how many people get this one right. Miss Levine, good job. Miss Louise, you missed it. 3+. Over here, right in this line, it says 3+. Always add that 3+. Miss Allen, good job. Spellman, good job. Louis, close. You close. You in the ballpark at least. SLDL 3+. Now we're just going to check that off. Boom. Ooh. Miss Armstrong, first off, save that question for later. But let me ask you a question. Why would somebody, besides a mortgage, want to keep an account that has late payments on it? Hold on. Regardless, whatever account it is. Think about the question that I asked you. And when we get to the end of class, we'll go over it, you and I. I want you to think about that question that I just asked you, and you're going to give me an answer. And that answer that you give me will dictate how we answer the question for them. Cool? I got you. 89. This one's a tricky one, guys. What's this one? Make sure you match it up on a cheat sheet. The cheat sheet's got it all. And Ms. Rena, don't forget your question. We got to get your question at the end of class too. Miss Lewis, great job. Good job. Right on the money. That's it. AOCC. Done. Miss Allen, good job. AOCC. You see how the cheat sheet helps when I go down and I just click everything? Now, because we know that everything is color coordinated and I selected it, so if I see something that's in red, I don't need to go over it again. Doesn't matter what it is because I already marked it off. I already marked off 88, right? So what was 88? SLDL 3+. Here's SLDL 3+. Here's 87. AODL 1-2. Well, look at that. I got all of these over here, right? What's the only color that we didn't get? 96. Well, look over here. Here's 96. Did we get it? Yes, we got it. So, why is it yellow? It's already an hour and 13 minutes. You guys listen to me talk. I got you. It's the last one. That's all it is. It's yellow. Every software has a different color. Some software is red. Some software is black, blue, green. It doesn't matter. My software is green, right? It doesn't mean that it's a positive item. It just means it's the last one in the credit report. That's the last negative item that you're reviewing. So once we review that last negative item, 96, you scroll down. We see all this over here, right? Photo identification, social security, proof of address, and then passport card. What I like to do is just put first name, last name, social security card, first name, last name, ID, first name, last name, POA. Okay, if you guys want to take a picture of it, this is when you guys are doing this on your computer, you can rename your documents, rename them so it's just easier. The reason that this happens, guys, all right? Hold on, give me a second. The reason that this happens is because I had one day when I started almost 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, but 2.5 years ago, that somebody sent me a picture of their Johnson by accident. They didn't realize they uploaded the wrong picture. They clicked save. They went and did their attack, and they sent me a picture of their Johnson. Okay. That's the best way to go about it. So you guys are over here. You just see that. Go from there. So once we're done, we're going to scroll up to the top. So this is how we scroll to the top. We come over here. We click top. There's a client information button. We just want to collect that client information. We want to double check it. Everything that I do is about double checking the file, making sure the file is perfect. The name, middle name, first name, perfect. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. All this is good. Fantastic. Move on. We go to general settings. We reset the system. We go to the AI. We shut the AI off. We turn the AI on. We go to the attack number. We select the attack number. Now, guess what, guys? We know what to select. We just read the credit report. Did anybody else take notes but me? Does anybody remember what's on the credit report? All right, Ms. Lewis. Okay. Give it a shot. Come off mute. Give it a shot. Tell me if you remember. No.
I don't remember everything now.
All right. Give me.
Okay.
There's 5. So I'm gonna throw you a bone. There's 5 negative items. You got 12. So you almost got a 50% chance of getting this shit right. So hit me. Hit me with the first one. Come on. Now let's count those green boxes. How many green boxes do we have? Five. How many credit bureaus are there? Three times 5 is what? That's it. First box, 15. Does anybody want to take a guess with the next 3? Include all 3 bureaus, and now generate the letter. We're done. Now, looked harder because I'm explaining it to you guys. Once you have that cheat sheet in front of you, and you pull that credit report up, and you just start checking away, it's how fast it goes. The difference is shutting off the AI and turning back the AI and resetting the whole system. That's the hard part. That's truly the hard part. But the rest of it is easy. Now, here's what your letters look like after we're done. And I just generated that one for you. Look at this. And here you go. That's what it looks like every single time. Nice, clean, beautiful letter. Does its job. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now, the floor is open. I am done. I'm going to stop the recordings. Floor is open. I am done. Everybody's willing to ask what they want.